Hey. Hey. Let's go. Yeah. Welcome you guys. Thank you for coming to my channel. Divine Feminine, come through, chill out. Okay, we need to have like a march down the aisle. Hold on, let me find the beat again. Yeah, come on, I don't know, I see us coming through like the back of the church, like the ushers used to do like on a special Sunday. Anyways, we gonna get it together. We gonna get it together, Divine Feminine, so that we have our dance moves. We have our our rites and our rituals, okay? Yes, that's what we need. And you know what? Thank you, Spirit, because I didn't even really know what I was gonna talk about in this video. I am not new to reading tarot, but I am new to being consistent on YouTube. And because YouTube has a totally different energy than like Facebook and Instagram. And so I've been feeling nervous, like just, come on, son. How battery low signal won't mess up the vibe. And so anyways, I've just been feeling nervous and anxious and like procrastinating on it. But I'm like, is that the devil? Like trying to get me not to say the message, because I just know that it's so important that I start speaking on YouTube, because my message is for people who are seeking the information. Like, very much this energy, I'm gonna have to turn this down. Yeah, I like to have me I need music, really helps set my energy. And I didn't want to be too much in a, like if you watch my other videos when they have like the high frequencies, my energy is completely different. So I wanted to guys give you a little more fire. So that's why I gave myself a little beat. Anyways, I was in the middle of saying something about how, do not cash your pearls to swine. And that's the energy that Spirit's really been giving me. Like these people on Instagram and YouTube and Facebook, they hit with a couple people who like to come watch, but it's really time to get to those chosen ones. And the chosen ones are seeking the information, right? So please like and share, okay, as you guys come into my videos. Please support me. And I will be back more and more often as I push through the fear. So what I was saying, rites and rituals. I do got this Isis Oracle deck here. Spirit, like, you know how you try to be like, no, I don't want to do that right now. And Spirit's like, you must. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and start with this Isis Oracle. For the Divine Feminine, thank you so much, Holy Spirit. Thank you for everything you do for us. Thank you for guiding us. Thank you for inspiring us. And thank you for enlightening us. And I'm just so grateful for every single day. High Priestess, mysteries revealed in the eyes of Isis. I'm about to put these back, but I'm just curious. Serpent of Fire, Priestess of the Serpent Sisterhood. So we get in that Priestess energy twice. Divine Destiny. Path of the Divine Warrior. I like these energies. I really want to show you this one. I'm feeling that. Like I said, we need outfits, right? Okay. A huge part of what we're doing, Divine Feminine, is we're imagining it into existence. Okay. So like, what part do you want to play in the new earth? Okay. So like, I'm wearing my crown today. Okay. And so like, get with it. I'm liking this energy I'm in. I'm excited. And I wasn't in this energy before I put on the camera. So that's how I know, like, this is Spirit speaking and, yeah, giving us direction. Okay, so Ancient Power Mysteries. Hear the rattle of Isis playing. So this is telling me music. So I feel like I have some musicians like myself, okay, who, you got to do it. Okay? It doesn't have to be necessarily music. I feel like it's writers, okay? Writing is the basis of everything, okay? Of our language, of our communication. So Spirit wants us to be able to, however you choose to communicate, divine love is what I'm getting. And I think that's at the core, whether it's in a sexual way, whether it's in a beautification way, whether it's in a preserve the body, health remedies type way, okay? Communication. So get artsy with your communication is what they're telling me. I am loving this energy. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, thank you. I think key of life. Spinning the Ankh, the key of life. Okay, I do gotta read this. That's the one we gotta read. Key of life. Because we need another key, right? So I have an Ankh right here. And I always have understood, I was like, oh my God, I thought I had flipped to the right page, but it's another Ankh page though, right? Ritual of the Ankh. Oh, it is! So this is the ritual in regards to it. Okay, so I'm just gonna paraphrase here. Okay, so the key of life is the mysterious Ankh, the looped cross held in the hand of Isis. This mystery is opening to you now. The Ankh portends new life being born through you now. It could be in a creative sense or in a physical sense. In terms of health, or even a child that wishes to be born, or a new project that needs to be created in service to humanity. This new life being born in whatever form will enrich your life, bringing you more into wholeness and fulfillment. Let it happen. So I was just saying that, like, you need to create, you need to write, you need to do your music, okay, or your art, communicate. The project. El proyecto, okay? So the Ankh comes as a blessing to confirm that new life seeks to be expressed. There is one creative process common to all humanity, and that is the birthing of the soul light into form. So that's you communicating your light, okay? So even more deeper. If I'm reading literally just the first line of the paragraph. I'll do a more in-depth video on my Patreon. So if you'd love to join me on Patreon, you can find that information below. If you have drawn this oracle along with either the knot of Isis or the wing of Isis, then this new life is very deeply spiritual. So, but we drew it with ancient power mysteries. Shit. My mind actually feels hella blown. That's why I'm kind of like almost feeling stuttered, because I'm like, well, let's go over here. But there's so much I want to teach, but I will have to slow down to articulate you guys, okay? This oracle also brings a special message to those on the creative path. Let's read this whole paragraph. If you have hit a blank page or a dry well for inspiration, if you are encountering doubt in your ability to create and flow, do not despair. The Ankh promises fresh inspiration. Yo, I didn't even know that's what this all meant. I just knew. Huh? Okay. The Ankh promises fresh inspiration will return to you, and you can be assured that just as the Nile flows filled with life after it has receded, so too will your creative flow soon return. Your creative days are not over. Your creative well will rise again, and you will feel youthful, energized, and full of hope and promise, inspired to create. The ritual below will help you take you there, but you must also be patient and trust in your own creative spiritual rhythms. Don't play with me, Spirit. Okay, so it says you need a paper and colored pens for this. Allow yourself to choose whatever colors feel right. When the Ankh is colored to your liking, you can write whatever your dream. So basically what the ritual is saying, and I'm going to do this in a more in-depth post on Patreon. I don't know why I'm stuttering so bad or like struggling for words and to read. It's basically saying you can draw the Ankh out and I guess write your affirmations or desires within it and use, I guess it's like a meditative, like a sigil almost, but a meditative practice. Use whatever colors you choose to, and in the loop, it is the dream or the wish. Okay? so without having to read this in entirety because it's very in-depth. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Okay, thank you, Most High Power. And thank you, Mother Isis, for that divine guidance. I'm definitely going to come back and do something on that. All right, Divine Fam, we're 10 minutes in, and I don't mind. I like long videos and I like short videos. I watch them all. Okay. Even though I am on a kind of a diet of tarot, so like, you know, I don't know. I'm trying to stop myself from watching so much because quiet time. You know, I need to just go to God. Like I can actually just, there's other ways that I can harness this power. So make sure while you're enjoying your tarot and stuff like that, you're also having your own spiritual practice. Like this should be helping you, bring you closer to God. This should just be confirmation of the signs and synchronicities and your own intuition. That's why we'd be like, take what resonates, because if that shit resonates, it's probably true. Okay, but you know, you got to be cautious because it also could be your fears, okay, some other unhealed part of you, or you could be lying to yourself. So you really want to be making sure that you are like, that you have your own personal higher guidance. Okay, I'm just a messenger. Okay, I'm on the journey too, and God just has me like a whip on some days. Most of the time he's nice to me. But when it's time to get to work, Spirit be like, yeah, you are the chosen one. Who else? Write in the comments if you feel like you're like in a constant training ground. Okay, these are like ancestor messages. Move in a new direction. Okay. So I feel like you may be getting ready to travel somewhere. I don't know. I'm feeling like you could be going on tour, or you could be like just touring, exploring something, even if it's just like across the state or your own country, or something about traveling, or you just might be changing careers. But yeah, it's giving me Sagittarius energy, and because that's traveler. Okay, don't be afraid to switch it up. Okay. Okay, so see from a higher perspective here. All right, with this eagle energy, it's giving me real like presidential, real all-seeing eye, real, yeah. Giving me like alchemy. Shield me to make plans and focus. Yeah, they want you to manifest what this is. Manifest travel. What is this? Spirit would help. Connect with your emotions. Okay, so whatever you feel, whatever feels good to you, whatever is on your heart to do, they want you to do what's on your heart to do. I like this. Focus on what makes your heart happy, what makes you feel good. These watery emotions are so powerful. The moon literally pulls the tides of the ocean. Okay? It's not even on Earth, and it's pulling the tides of the biggest water. Stop playing with your emotions. Okay? So very much important to focus your emotional energy towards something from a higher perspective, some new direction. I feel like, can we get a what, Spirit? I think maybe because you already know it's individual, personal, but yeah, more focused energy. But this one also says surround yourself with protective energy. Okay, so spiritual people, so basically, like, we're gonna have to do like protective rituals all the time, whether it's just your prayers or you got your crystals or whatever. But I just feel like we're always going to be under attack, and I'm learning to accept it. It does annoy me because I just be wanting to like love and have a friend and be cool, but you know what I'm saying? Like, someone's always trying to pull you down. Someone is always trying to stop you because of your divine anointing. Okay, you could be plain Jane, no makeup, not even bothering nobody. okay? And somebody's hating on that, on the fact that you feel like you could be plain Jane, no makeup, and do what you do, whatever it is. Somebody's always trying to compete with you. And so anyways, the main thing is you do be conscious of calling protection over your life. Be strategic about releases of your business endeavors, and be copyright protective. Be screenshotty, okay? And don't be scared to get a lawyer and file the paperwork, okay? Do things to protect yourself because they are going to try to come for you. So, but stay focused on you, so you keep manifesting what you need to manifest. You don't really have to worry about them because you did your protective spells. And by spells, I can mean a plethora of things. Okay? Shed old skin. Okay, so like, I feel like releasing old past pains and problems. This is a snake too. So like I was just talking about, just watch your back with the people that you, especially oldies in your life, people who've been in your life for a long time. The people coming towards you, you're going to have to just try it out. And because there are going to be people who are for you. But now that you can be protective, like if you're like, I don't like your communication style, you don't have to work with that person. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you're that mature enough spiritually, especially if you're trying to make a love connection or spend some type of significant amount of time or combination of energies. Okay, just be really cautious. We're at 16 minutes. I do want to switch up and do a little tarot. Peacekeeper, let go of the need to be right. Take what resonates now. I don't know why I'm triggered by that. It's okay to keep the peace. I'm feeling drawn to this buffalo energy too. It's kind of giving me Taurus energy. And it's giving me greater good energy. I don't know why we got so about that, but that was a real reaction. Okay. Take care of your needs, okay? I don't know why I want to put these back because 2 came. Be graceful in movement and action. So when I was talking about like that, your release process and like, but in regards to your art and the things that your endeavors, be graceful. Your marketing plan, get it, divine femme, divine masculine. If you hear you can get it too. Okay. Yeah. I'm starting to feel real yawny. I don't know. That's a new thing for me. After I've been channeling for a while, I don't know if that means it's like I'm starting to shut down. I'm getting tired. I'm running out of energy. I don't know what it is. King of Swords and 6 of Swords in reverse. Okay, so this is feeling like someone who's not sure which direction they're headed. I'm gonna put it back. No need to pull that energy out, but we can talk about it. Like, no need to stay there. But so you may be feeling like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Develop a daily routine, then, which includes writing and what do you call that? Energy dump. That's not the usual term, but just dump that shit on paper. Eventually it all makes sense. You're gonna have to go through the process. And not everyone's process has to be as messy and long and treacherous as mine, okay? I'm not condemning you to that. What I'm saying is, you're gonna have to sort out all the inner turmoil. And if I could give you a key to it, it would be to, just follow your heart and to do the thing that you love to do. Spend your time. And I'm talking about money because it's like, that's what everybody needs, or that's how we elevate our status, or like that's how we control our environment and like be able to even give back, you know. It's like once we get ourselves in a great vibration, I mean, just up from there. That's why the rich get richer, because they're kind of in this vibration where they're not worried about their needs, so they can create, right? So it is very important that we figure out, you know, we are worried about our needs right now, right? Because if you got to check your account, that's being worried about your needs, okay? When all the bills can come out with no problems on whatever day, it's all automatic, you're past that. But as long as we freaking gotta check to make sure everything's gonna make, all the ends are gonna meet, made, we're still in that survival type energy. And so, so with that being said, to get your money, it's very important to use your talents. And from my personal experience is that that's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. Not to take away from anybody's overnight success, but most people's overnight success is like 10 years. And I'm feeling that right now. But I'm just saying that it does get better, okay? And your story, you know, you may have already put in your time because of whatever position you are in life that is perfect for you now when you're receiving this message. Wherever you are right now, it's perfect for you to begin the journey to perfecting your crafts and using the talents that you were born with, that you love, that you do naturally, that God gave you, that you just are interested in developing. You may not even freaking know what it is. You know, you may not even know that you're good at it yet. Because nobody's just automatically good at their thing. It's a practice. Like even young kids who are born singers, well, yeah, they had a knack for singing and they kept singing. People said, oh my God, you sing so good. So they kept singing in the practice, and then they became fucking phenomenal. Okay, but that doesn't mean that they were really born that way. They practice it. You know what I'm saying? And so like, no matter what age or stage you're at, it's perfect. Okay, I'm feeling the need to say that before I even get into the tarot. Oh my gosh. And remember, Mother Isis told us that we got the keys. That everything is already within us. It's in our own life force. That's why the Ankh is a source of inspiration. It's life force energy. And then we can put stuff inside here, right? Inside the Ankh part. For me, I put a heart right here. The tattoo dude. Let me show you. Yeah, see? So that's like what I have inside of my Ankh. Is love, right? And as I expand my understanding of what love is, so shall this energy expand. Okay, I did flip some, but I was talking. Holy powers, thank you for this day, and please help me to deliver a message that matters. Four of Cups, okay? So, my friends, we may be in the energy of still worried about what didn't happen, how this didn't work out. Okay, so pouty face to match. I'm over it. I'm just curious what comes out with me. This is how you know you control the energy. Because I went straight pouty face, and what came out? The Five of Cups. Like, oh, you want to go there? Let's go there. Now we just sad. You see how I made myself sad? To the point where it literally came out in the cards. Freaking crazy. Divine Feminine. You have a lot more power and control than you know. Ooh. I dropped the whole deck. Ooh. Please excuse me. I'm in my swimwear, you guys. Look, I dropped the whole deck just for this one card to flip. Boop. This is the title card. It's "You are a badass being full of life, love, and possibilities." Okay? It says, through this deck, may you find a path to your best self. Okay. So we're going to put back this poo-poo energy because that's not our best self. But just know that, look how easy you can go there. Make sure that you're... in the Four of Cups, it was showing us that there was a new beginning, a whole Ace of Cups available for you if you're willing to take it. But the girl in the picture is so focused on what didn't, that she's not seeing the new opportunities, okay? So 2 cards coming out with damn near opposite energies. Okay, so I don't even know what to say about these 2 cards coming out together. Before I even speak on it, let me just pull one more to get a little bit of clarification. What is this? What is this? What is it? Okay. What is this? Okay, yeah, so this could be because of Cancer season. I just feel like the emotions are being weighed down with the thoughts. Okay, so just be really careful of your thoughts because it's like Divine Feminine, this is you. Okay, like this is your truth right here. But we be wavering in our energies, and so there is this lingering energy of pain, something in the emotional space being caused by negative thoughts. So I think we were talking about making sure that you focus those thoughts. That's we read that in the Oracle messages, okay? Pain of the past, okay, with the 6 of Cups energy. This is feeling like childhood emotions could be coming to the surface for you to heal, or just, they don't have to be childhood. It could be just whatever painful experience you've recently had. And yeah, King of Swords coming back again. That came out and I had put it back earlier. Yeah, you need to be a King of Swords over your freaking mind. Okay, so this is also giving me, when we were talking about protective energy, yeah, protect your mind. So it's really important, and maybe that's why I brought up that whole, me needing to tone back on listening to tarot, even though I enjoy it, right? And I'm pretty spiritual enough to know when to turn it off and da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? But that's the whole thing. It needs to I'm intuitively knowing that there is some darkness out there. We don't need all that shit in our thoughts. You need to keep your thoughts on what it is that you are manifesting, because we're not all manifesting the same thing. So if your divine masculine is healthy and you're like, oh my God, I want to manifest my divine masculine back, for another go round, okay, then you need to stay in that element and listen to videos, or just, that's what you're meditating on, right? Is I'm preparing myself for my healthy divine masculine to arrive. If you know that you're looking, for this past person to coming back to my life, there's nothing wrong with that, okay? If you know that your divine masculine or the original person you were, your past person, is not unhealthy, it's not healthy, and you don't want that connection back, well, then you need to stay focused with the ones where they're speaking more on what's coming new, what's, rather than keeping yourself entrapped in a karmic cycle essentially, okay? So there's levels to this karma shit. Like, us divine girlies, like, we still have karma, and we can create negative karma for ourselves. I received a message recently, like, if I talk to my past person, my particular past person, that would derank me, okay? So that's not the same. You may not have reached, it wasn't like that always. We still had things to learn from each other, okay? It probably would have deranked me if I had been so cut off. But now at this phase, it's like, no, freaking, if you talk to that man again, you're getting deranked, or at any point during this time, you know what I'm saying? So having control of your thoughts. Yep, this Three of Wands had come out a little bit earlier. And this is you. I'm getting Temperance energy, even though this is the Three of Wands, because I just feel like, but this is also being in your divine feminine energy of allowing it to come to you. So this is where they would be like, oh, your shit's to come in. But it's just this energy of magnetizing it, because I don't know, it's like it's like active inactivity. You know what I'm saying? Like something's definitely going on here. Okay, it's like you're calling it into you. But the only thing I don't like is the fact that this lady's hair is gray on here. And so what are you waiting on? What is giving you this energy to... Waiting on this money? This was in the reverse. I don't really feel like, it's so reverse. It is the Queen of Pentacles, so I just kind of want to play both sides of the wheel right now, because I am feeling this push-pull energy. There's a thin line between love and hate. Like, there's a thin line between procrastination and waiting. You know what I'm saying? There's a thin line between I'm waiting on divine timing and I'm procrastinating. And and I be living on that line. So I feel like I can speak on that. Yeah, let me see what else. Divine Femme. I feel like we're getting in trouble in this tarot. Yeah, there's conflict somewhere. Inner conflict. I feel like this is an inner conflict, and so whatever's on the outside also is going to be present on the inside. Maybe you're having an inner conflict about what is it that is wish fulfillment. Okay, or this is also doubling as motherfuckers don't want to see you win. So it's both. It's both. Okay. People don't want to see you win, okay? And maybe that could be causing some sort of internal conflict within you, because they're sending you all this damn evil eye. So that's why it's so important for you to stay focused. Like I said, energy dumping, brain dumping, that's what the better term is. Brain dumping. This is going to all push back any type of black magic or spells. You just have to, when they throw that shit and make that energy dense, okay, you can kind of sleep it off, but you can't just keep sleeping. You know what I'm saying? You almost have to like swim through it. Like, you might feel like, oh my God, I don't know, I don't have the energy, but you just have to like really push, okay? And that is kind of what breaks it. It's kind of like denying its existence over you and not allowing you to push you into this cycle. Yeah, there's something's going on here. So you're either doing this to yourself. We're going to focus on ourselves, right? Because it doesn't matter if somebody's like, all they're doing, if this energy is coming from an outside force, right? It doesn't matter, because you're going to just have to deal with it and heal through it, okay? And then boom. Okay, they're only triggering something that's within you. Yeah, some type of internal conflict. But yet you're the Empress. And you know it. It's like you're waiting. You feel bound, you can't choose, it's too much. It feels like my life. I'm like, oh, I've never seen that. Let's shuffle. What is this spirit? Huh, nice. We have an Ace of Cups here. Remember when I was talking about that Four of Cups and how you're not looking to see this? So I feel like this is the Empress shedding her skin, shedding that old skin, right? Of all this pain and shit. And so I don't know, I guess we assumed that it's all dried and crusty and goes away, but no, it looks like this is kind of a process of letting go and freeing yourself from all these mental conflicts and deciding what it is exactly that you want, and putting in the proper steps. You know, I always feel like, you know, yes, God's going to do the work, but you have to create the avenue of abundance. You have to create the channel. You have to at least open the channel. Like, you know, you have to have a product and you have to have a place for the people to pay, like, if you want God to do something. Yeah, so there is a lot of personal conflict here trying to distract you. Hit the what you call them things, the organ. Here we go. Try to distract you from the gift that God has for you. All these thoughts. Okay. All these thoughts, the past trying to return. People ringing your phone, trying to talk to you about what you cannot do, trying to tell you about who you was. Fuck that shit, because God has a gift for you. I said, God says that you are the Empress. And so this Ten of Swords energy that they try to put on your life, okay? You get that out your mind, because you wasn't defeated. No. When shit was looking good, God was getting ready for you to the Ten of Cups. You hear me? They wanted to get you, they want you to feel like this is your life. But you know that this is your life. And this is your life, okay? There are good people in the world and good things to celebrate and amazing days to come, and you're happy. These are all cups energy. See, they want you to be in your mind, but you're not in your mind. You're in your heart, because in your heart, you feel like everything's finna be all right. We should start a church, Divine Feminine. Didn't I say that I felt like we was walking when I had the music, which I don't know what happened to it. I guess my thing died. We started with the music and we was walking through the church like this. Like, wop, 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 wop. It's going to be so great. Like, okay. So, like, my part to play is I want us to have, like, dance mob. Is that what they call it? No, flash mob. Can we do that, Divine Feminine? Can we? Okay. All right, you guys. So if there's anything that you guys want to connect with me about, in the description box below, I do my personal readings, and also you can join my Patreon, and also you can follow me on Instagram and Facebook, and I will love to connect with you more over there in the comment section. Peace.